Hey, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from, as well as the other Patreon exclusive content, head over to patreon.com/raprankings. And please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting to help us grow the channel and continue our journey as hip-hop's first and premier extreme podcast. Track 3, Norf Norf, produced by Clams Casino, the famous record. Well, I like it. Flat 7.
7+, ding me baby. Well, I guess it's all downhill from here. If 7+ tied with another song for a favorite on the album, right? This is tied with Lift Me Up for my favorite on the album.
Well, here's the thing. You can say it's all downhill from here at home if that's what you're thinking. But what if every song ends up being like a 7+? So it's like, he likes most of the album. It just doesn't go higher than that. Is it really downhill?
It'd have to be a flat 7 from here.
Right. I'm saying, people.
It's not happening, guys.
All right. Well,
just letting you know now.
7+ seems to be the peak of enjoyment for Mules of Mel. All right. But
yeah,
hey, that's all good.
This could have been a 12-inch. Lift Me Up, Norf Norf,
Okay.
A-side, B-side.
We like the record. That's what matters. And hey, for all we know, we only on track 3. Every song could be a 7+ for me, Wait, no, I already told him that ain't the case in the previous track. Anyway, Norf Norf, we like it. All right. And here's the thing. We played the famous lady at the top of this review, the one who got on camera and, unfortunately had her child, I guess, subjected to the ills of hip hop music in the car on the radio, she says. It brought her to tears, the content of this Norf Norf. But listen. It's just rap music. Maybe she wasn't used to listening to rap music. But yeah, look, man. On that topic specifically, why do I like the record? I think it has a very good atmosphere. It's reverberant sort of music. There's this I don't know what the name of the instrument is. It's a very comedic. It's like a flute. It goes. You know what I'm talking about? It's what is it? It's usually used in a comedic sense, not like a musical sense. But that's in the noise or in the beat. That noise is in the beat. It's sort of muffled music. You know what it reminded me of specifically? All right, I'm gonna have to be a fucking geek here, but that Oil Ocean Zone from Sonic 2, but ran through a filter with like 808s beating on you throughout it. That's what the beat sounds like to me.
You know what I got out of this beat? It was
what's that?
Funny to me because I don't think I've listened to this album in full since this album came out. And in hindsight, it kind of feels like Kendrick was channeling this sound and style a lot on Damn. On joints like Element, for example.
Okay.
Sound very similar to this to me. And, this is 2 years earlier. This is as close to a conventional West Coast street rap song as you're going to get on this album. It's untainted by any noticeable new age bullshit. We get a memorable chorus. I like how his inflection kind of changes by the end of it, and he sounds like John Cena calling a match. From so that loudly. North Side Long Beach, North Side Long Beach, North Side Long Beach.
Yeah. Yeah, right. It's a catchy record. It's a pretty conventional record compared to some of the other stuff on this album. Yeah,
very compared to some of this stuff. I mean, it's just good energy and bars throughout from Vince. I think, again, he's rarely the thing that's holding this album back to me. And on a joint like this, I think you can hear what the hype was all about. And it's clear from songs like this and Lift Me Up. There's obviously a lot of potential here, not just rapping, but songwriting. I do think, they jumped the gun a little bit, crowning him off this album. But, we'll discuss that. And I think it'll become more apparent as we continue through the review.
Oh, you might want to clarify they tried to sow more discord between your community and mine recently, Jennifer Aniston. Yeah.
I'm referring to they being
the cokehead journalists and the
the yo adjacent journalists out there, basically.
Yeah. Right. I want to mention, this ties into the, the, I guess, middle America Christian white mom who was brought to tears over this record. I consider going higher than a flat 7. I kind of felt I wanted to, but here's why I couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I had to, I snapped back into what he's talking about, and it's very real. I don't live this, nor do I want to, nor should I want to. And that's the dangerous allure of gangster rap sometimes. And I mean, It's not, you don't have to be a gangster to like it, obviously. I mean, look at how NWA took off with like suburban white kids back in the day. But, it's not wrong to like music that, portrays a lifestyle you don't live. I mean, a lot of times you project whatever your own aggression that you feel in your life into the music and enjoy it that way. But like, I didn't want to get it fucked up because a lot of what's talked about in here, if you busy nodding your head and, just riding around, you lose track of what's going on, I mean, I'm a gangster crip, fuck gangster rap. He's naming streets down the Ave.
Look, let me tell you something. Driving around with this album playing this week, this is Windows Up style. Okay?
It's gotta be.
In LA, like, I'm not riding around with some of these songs. Hang, Wanna Bang, whatever. I'm not, look, they can't know I'm listening to that. They can only hear me listening to the hipster joints.
Right. I mean, he's talking about Bandana Brown, real Northside nigga, never went to Polly Wilson or Cabrillo. He's painting, the picture's painted, okay, where he's, and this is a good thing though, mind you, not the lifestyle that he has to live as a result of growing up in that environment, but we always talk about, in debuts and artists, it's important for them to communicate what sets them apart and give us their personality.
I think he already did. Why in the first 2 tracks. I think we got a lot of good anecdotal detail in the last track, and in this track, he's doing something that ultimately serves to be like an anthem for where he's from. So we've already gotten a lot about where he's from and what he has experienced there within the first 3 tracks.
We don't get that issue of, all right, this music is cool, but who is he though? We don't have the Travis Scott issue here.
This isn't Travis Scott ASAP Rocky style.
Right. No, it's very like down to street names and schools and like all the detail.
He's a documentarian. Like,
right.
This is, this is like, as real as it gets from a lyrical perspective. The music might sound a little funny, but don't get him twisted. Like he's at no point really is he to be played with. Yeah.
I mean, like, listen, I'm nodding heavy. It's a banger. But the thing is, like, the hook, I ain't never ran from nothing but the police. Like I done ran from a few things. I done ran from girls. I done ran from school, presentations in school. Like I'm a runner to some degree, but I'm most sturdy these days. I'm standing on business. But listen, I don't act like I'm. What'd you say?
You're more of a ducker.
Right, yeah. I've been known to duck at the sight of graffiti in New York, but it's that kind of thing, though. I don't want to get myself twisted. I mean, this is, like I said, what folks need Porsches, hoes need abortions. All right, that's not everybody got to live that life. Hit the corner, make $1 flipping, no face, no case, been with the shit. Never no problem spraying no witnesses. That's not
Christian
everybody's
mom
life.
Couldn't handle that fucking abortion line, man. That took her out.
Well, I mean, her belief system, and I mean, just to get to that, we kind of talked about it in the info,
in the intro, yeah.
But like Vince Staples has said, about stuff like this, listen, it's not fun, it's not cool, it sucks. Nobody wants to. People living that life, they might glorify it and make it, but like nobody wants to have to be on the swivel and paranoid and watching they back and dealing with beefs and street politics. Like that's not, you don't want to have to live like that, but like, yeah, listen, school wasn't fun. Couldn't bring my gun, shit, school would be unfun if I had to bring my gun for me, it's that kind of thing. But it's like, yeah, so you think about going higher, but it's like, listen, if I'm enjoying this a little too much, then I'm starting to question myself. And I'm sure, long-time listeners are like, well, Mel, you like plenty of gangster rap or hard shit. And it's like, yeah. But the difference is, like I was saying, we're down to like the kind of ball cap they're wearing in the game. Like, we know Yankee hats apparently are associated with whatever going on with his set in Long Beach. Like, the bandanas, like, I can't in good conscience wrap along to that. And just like, a lot of times it ends up being, it's just like vague threats. Like, we're not getting down to the street name, you know? So, like, I can kind of turn my brain off a bit and just, like, you know, be turned up and be like, yeah, fuck them niggas. But, like, this is not that, you know? So, yeah. That's why it's just kind of capped at a flat 7 for me. Partially why. You know, he said something apparently. He was like about just Long Beach. And, you know, he was talking about the music video for this, but I think this applies to the whole album. He's like, it's such a beautiful place. Yet it's such an angry atmosphere. We're in the best place possible. We're at the end of the fucking earth where everybody wants to be, and we have the wrong outlook on life. I just wanted to show that clash, you know? So it's like, yeah, man, like they're in Long Beach, everybody loves California, but like this the kind of shit is going on, you know? So it's like, I never lose sight of that, you know?
Well, they had even no rappers to look up to.
Well, if you let him tell it,
Snoop was a community figure.
Even with humorous moments like, bitch, you thirsty, please grab a Sprite. You know, right after that, my Crips lurking, don't die tonight. You know, so I can only laugh for so much.
Juxtaposition in the writing, though,
right?
That, you know, I think is what attracts people to him.
You know, is Nate Dogg from Long Beach?
Yes.
All right, well, he's that might have been a Mel Ain't Rap moment. I apologize to if anybody like was at home was like, oh my God, he ain't know that. I speculated, but anyway, Vince Staples is cat because he must have knew Nate Dogg's from Long Beach. Like I said, Nate Dogg's still here because of niggas like me. Police still scared because of niggas like me. In the hood, like a dollar sweet tea or a Louis Burger. You ain't with the business, nigga, who you murdered. Like, look, this is what's going on there. All right. And hey, I like the record. I like the music, you know, but I'm not gonna get so wrapped up in it that I think
he sounds good delivering the shit, you know, like, yeah, it sounds cool, but you know, you might be stepping in some shit, you know, if you're not careful, playing this shit with the windows down, driving through LA. So you got to be careful with some shit like this.
You know, the emotions that this kind of song taps into for me that helps fuel my enjoyment is minor compared to the emotions that went into writing a record like this. Like, I can use this record in my day to day when I'm, you know, feeling aggressive or I'm feeling, but I'm not going to get it fucked up, you know? All right. I ain't North Side Long Beach. I ain't that. I ain't from the Norf Norf. I'm from the Norf Norf of Peoria. Okay. Peoria, Illinois. All right. I'm banging Sherwood Forest, all right? It's pretty quiet here. I mean, the most we got to deal with is, like, as of late, is niggas, you know, breaking into Kias and stealing catalytic convert. Like, it's not...
Yeah, and that boy Vincent.
Vincent?
Yeah, Vincent Corey.
All right. Moore's Bell inside joke. Yeah. All right. Anyway. Those are my thoughts on Norf Norf. Okay, I like it. It's a famous record because a woman, you know, had an issue with it, and Vince Staples came to her defense, and you know, as he should have, because I mean, yeah,
that's not why it's famous. It's famous because it was number 12 on Rob Sheffield's list.
Right. Nobody knew until the great Rob Sheffield proclaimed it his 12th favorite record of 2015. So.
Do you know who Rob Sheffield is?
Is that a baseball? Is it a baseball player, right?
No. There is a Sheffield, I believe, who played for Gary Sheffield. I think who played for the Yankees.
Yeah, that's who I
Gary Sheffield.
When I hear Sheffield.
But. Yeah, no. This Sheffield is being accused of being a bit of a PR plant for Taylor Swift, working in the Rolling Stone offices, but he's there as, you know, he's a sleeper cell.
Is that right?
That's what I hear. And look, you know, I like Taylor Swift, but we're going to call her out when she's on some bullshit. Did she buy fucking Rob Sheffield the way that WWE bought, you know, Peter Rosenberg and fucking Ryan Satin? aka Lion Rattin.
I'm not gonna get into that because I'm banging Swifty for all intents and purposes. I don't want no beef with that set. All right, I'm throwing up the TS. All right,
Are we back now that she did the gesture
to Kobe's daughter? We're
Kobe's
so back,
daughter,
as they
say.
We're
back?
so back.
Are we Swifties
so
again?
Fucking back, yeah.
One's in the air style.
Yeah, forget about the Matt Healy. Forget about him.
All right, I think in order to do this though, I have to literally pretend like Midnight's never happened.
Well, do what you must. All right, but yeah, I got that Swifty rag on again. You know,
nice.
Yeah, but
all right, we back.
And Norf Norf. You got anything else?
Yeah, much like the Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns match last night at SummerSlam, Vince Staples made this song and said, "This bloodline shit's getting out of hand."
Oh, brother. Okay. Wow. Where's the damn shit? Yeah. Actually, I just remembered something. I'll I'm the reader. I'll do this quick. I just wanted to get the exact quote for the lady, because the video's gone. I mean, I have it downloaded because I have everything for the most part. I'm an archivist, but I think the lady, her channel, like she took it down or whatever, and because people ganged up on her. I just want to get the full quote out there because Vince Staples felt it was important to protect this woman who got made fun of for criticizing him. This is a Complex article, I guess, from 2017. Vince Staples calls out people who
don't spend too much time on it if it is
a Complex article.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Listen, we don't fuck with them. We don't bang Complex, but yeah. Vince Staples calls out people who criticize Mother behind Norf Norf rant, saying you're worse than her. It was April 3rd, 2017. Anyway, he went on to defend her, saying he was misquoted about his initial reaction and that she was just confused about the track. He says, "What I was saying was that the woman in the video is clearly confused on the context of the song, which caused her to be frightened," he said in tweets that have since been deleted. "She also, in my opinion, seems to be emotionally unstable." We said that. Now, he had a few more things to say after he said that was all he had to say. He did an NPR interview, and he said she was right. He said, I don't really care what's on the radio because the radio is kind of secondary to how we consume music in today's day and age. But what she said, this is what our children are being exposed to. She's right. That's what the song is about, what our children are being exposed to. My question is, why can we listen to that and pass it off like it's not a problem? When you see a film and you see a murder scene or a rape scene or something that's displaying an element of trauma, we don't look at it and go, this movie's fucking great. I'm having a great time. Are you? We feel for that. Know what I'm saying? But it doesn't necessarily happen in that sense when we're speaking about music. So I didn't make that song for it to make people happy. So I don't have a problem with what she said. You got a reaction. Isn't that the point, essentially? And yeah, I just wanted to get that out there because that was his opinion on the matter. And leave that white lady alone. And yeah, so there we go.
I think, though, sometimes we do see a murder happen in a movie and we're like, that's awesome.
I mean, we do. Yeah, we do.
I don't think we always feel for the person who was killed, Well,
I mean, yeah, if this has come up in style, Yeah. Gotta love that. For sure. But
you want to see the Meg too?
Meg. I forgot that was a movie because I never cared about it. And now you just reminded me. Thanks. Is there a Meg 2 coming?
Yeah, there's a Meg 2. Dude, watch the trailer to the Meg 2. No. With the dinosaur in it. I'm telling you, you are going to want to see the Meg 2. In it? Mel, stop being old closed-minded Mel and open your mind to the Meg 2.
I'm one of the more open-minded people to ever exist. You know this. You be in bad faith mood. You know what? I just realized I'm thinking of a different movie. I'm thinking of Megan.
Oh, no. This is the Meg.
Robot doll or whatever.
Now, I'm not saying I even give a fuck about the Meg, but I do give a fuck about the Meg 2, partly because I know who's directing it, and partly because I watched the trailer and I'm like, I don't know, this seems awesome.
Okay.
Has a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes, but, we know about them. We know what they value.
You gotta see the 0%. You have to. All right. You have to.
This trailer is like a minute and a half, 2 minutes long, though. Let's get Mel's reaction to the Meg 2 trailer.
Oh, man. All right. Here we go. You know what? While I'm pulling that up, because I'm self-conscious about this, that I said this earlier, and you know why I would be. Hold on, I'm gonna bring this in because I'm not tripping. I'm not just some fucking weeb. Listen, this is Norf Norf. That's all you need to hear. When I said it reminded me of the stage from Sonic 2, this is the stage. Okay, you see where I got the connection though, right?
A little bit, yeah. But right. It's fucking random.
I'm just, I couldn't go out like that. What with my history of, the Sega cult and everything. Anyway, listen, here's the trailer, okay? Meg 2, The Trench, official trailer. I mean, this thing is 2 minutes 52 seconds. I was lied to.
That's a good length.
That's what she said. All right. All right, there's like a dragonfly that's been eaten by and then the thing that ate the dragonfly got eaten by it. Okay, for 65 million years. It says, one species, one man. No, one species ruled the world. Okay, dinosaurs. Is it Meg for like Megalodon or something? Nope. Whatever those things are. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, bait and switch. It's not about the dinosaur. A gigantic shark just came out of the ocean and ate a full-bodied dinosaur. Like a T-Rex. We need your help. Oh, Jason Statham.
Yeah. Statham, I think.
Yeah, he's in it. Okay.
Look, you've seen the dinosaur get eaten. All right. Yeah. You know what you're up against now.
Right.
This ain't Jaws.
Is that Malcolm Jamal Warner? Hold on. Who said it's a bad idea? Wait, was that my boy? If that's Malcolm Jamal, I gotta see it. Hold on. I had to rewind it. This was a bad idea. No, that's just some nigga. Never mind. All right, they're underwater in like suits, like advanced suits. Oh. Yep, the Meg done got him. I'm getting deep blue sea energy from this, which is good.
We've got company.
Oh, man.
That's the biggest Meg I've ever seen.
Biggest
Meg anyone's ever seen.
The biggest Meg they ever seen, y'all.
The apex predator.
Oh, Randy Orton?
Everybody make it to the station.
The apex predator. Oh, man, this thing is gigantic.
It's the biggest shark we've ever seen.
How are they going to kill this Meg? That's why you got to see the movie.
You got to pay and find out.
They might not kill it.
What happened last time?
Yeah, the Meg
they
might
all
win,
get
man.
ate.
You don't want to know.
What kind of music is this for this? It's like a pop song. Oh, no. Oh, no.
You can relax. This place, Meg proof.
Some like,
I was always afraid of this, but I was also thinking.
All right, people were getting eaten. There was like a middle-aged white couple, some like, was he like an influencer or something? She got ate. Jason Statham has a sword on a jet ski in slow motion. Only in theaters August 4th. See it in 3D. It's out now. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm giving that trailer a 6+. But it's definitely one of those movies where, like, if it's on, like, I'd probably just stay and watch it. You know, it's like, it seems like, yo, if I'm with the homies and it just happens to be on, you know, we got to watch Meg too, you know?
Meg
Eat some food.
The Trench.
Yeah, The Trench, right. Subtitles. You got to love subtitles in movies too. You know,
it's going to be better than Meg 1, okay?
Well, I've never seen Meg 1, so.
Me neither. That's how I know it's going to be better.
Well,
if I want to see Meg 2, it's got to be better than Meg 1 because I didn't want to see Meg 1.
Yeah.
I think eating the dinosaur really did it. You never see that, you know. The dinosaur
you think
got
they're referring to dinosaurs when they're like one species ruled the world early on, and then you see the dinosaur get ate by the giant shark. Yeah,
that's the best part.
Yeah.
I want to see Megs versus Dinos and just a movie about that, you know?
Oh, brother. Okay. Well,
the Meg Jurassic Park, like, mashup film? Multiverse?
Look, we got enough studios trying to build universes. They never going... Listen, they trying to kill my dogs over at Big MCU, but Big MCU is trying to kill itself right now, and it's a shame. I don't want to talk about it, but my parting words here. What would Vince Staples have called this Meg sequel?
I don't know.
Meg, right? Because Norf Norf, it's Meg 2. Hey, whatever. I'm trying to bring it all back, you know? Anyway.
Meg 2, The Trench, out now.
Yeah.
You're not going to catch that in IMAX 3D?
I'm not paying for a 3D ticket for that. I'm not paying for a ticket, period.
I feel like if you don't pay for the 3D ticket, you're wasting your money.
Well, they say see it in 3D, but, you know, is it shot in 3D? That's what matters.
Right. I'm sure it is. Otherwise, they wouldn't tell you to see it.
No, they would, because they know it's going to be an upcharge. All right. In a better world, we could believe they tell you to see it in 3D because that's what they shot it in, and they want you to experience it in its purest form. We'll get back to you guys
on the status of the Meg 2, The Trench.
I ain't watching that. Well, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Okay. You want to move on?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from, as well as the other Patreon exclusive content, head over to patreon.com/raprankings. And please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting to help us grow the channel and continue our journey as hip hop's first and premier extreme podcast.